And we are back.
We're back.
Yeah. So there wasn't a lot of fighting going on, but
there was no fighting going on, in my opinion. But
yes, there was.
I don't call a 44-year-old assaulting a senior citizen a fight.
First of all, they're both senior citizens.
44 is not a senior citizen.
It's a senior citizen to me.
Well, it's not a senior citizen in the eyes of AARP.
Hey, damn, AARP. All right. We'll get there. But I was enjoying it because fucking the NFL was back on Sunday, and my Rams tore it up with Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl new contenders, by the way.
Yeah, but it's the Bears.
Yeah, dude, don't hate, bro. Don't throw shade my way. Do not throw shade. Don't throw shade my way, bro.
It's the Bears.
The win's a win. Matthew Stafford, Jesus.
I agree. A win's a win because the Chargers beat the Redskins, and not the Redskins, the Washington football team.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I grew up over there. I called it the Redskins for 25 years of my life, and then they just up and change it. Yeah. No, they beat the Washington football team, and the Washington football team proceeded to spray dookie water on their crowd. So that was
how they played.
Well, they actually were pretty good once Ryan Fitzpatrick got hurt. Yeah,
I know. Well, speaking of that, this episode is brought to you by Bet Online. Yeah. So hopefully you guys made a good amount of money this weekend. I told you guys to pick the Rams this weekend. So if you guys, you're welcome. So head over to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today. Receive 100% welcome bonuses that will double your intro deposit just for signing up. Don't forget to use promo code NFL100. So yeah, go Rams. Bet Online.
Bet Online. Thank you for being our sponsor, Bet Online, because some of us need money because we're moving across country. Also, thank you, Balance 7, for being our sponsor. So I don't know if you heard, but apparently former NBA player Lamar Odom may be returning to professional basketball in Spain. I mean, we'll see about that. He's going to try out for Pau Gasol's team. He's been making a new product, or he's been taking a new product he owes a credit to, Balance 7. Balance 7 is a pH balancing alkaline supplement drink. It's like vitamins or supplements in liquid form, just 1 ounce a day, 3 times a day. And in a week, you'll see the effects. Have you seen the effects yet?
Not yet. I'm feeling it just a little bit. I've just been taking it for a couple of days because I'm preparing for one of my matchups. So yeah, so Balance 7 is actually pretty good.
It's good. You can see how Balance 7 has helped. And right now, if you go to balance7.com, use the promo code BELIEVE, you'll get $10 off their 32-ounce bottle. The bottle lasts 11 days, which is the perfect amount of time to feel the pH balancing drink go to work. Again, that's balance7.com and use the code BELIEVE, BLEAV, at checkout. I did. If it worked for him, it can work for you too.
It can work for you too.
Thank you, Balance 7.
Thank you, Balance 7. A person that did not have a lot of balance that fought this weekend was Tito Ortiz.
He landed on his fucking face.
So Tito got knocked out
in like a minute, right?
It's like a minute,
stupid like that.
In like a minute, and Andersen is dude. I don't care if it is Tito Ortiz. He's like probably one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time, bro.
I agree. He is. He's one of the greatest mixed martial artists, but he's knocked out 2 people now that are both aging. I mean, at least in his same age bracket.
But the first one with Senior Travis Jr., that's legit, bro. Like a really good pro fighter, like a world champ.
Yeah, I get that. But, I mean, Tito Ortiz failed at politics. He was good at MMA, but, apparently he sucks at boxing. So.
Well, he was never really a boxer. Like he was like one of the kings of ground and pound. And I didn't know how that equates to stand up, and his recent knockout of Chuck Liddell, who can barely fucking move.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't Chuck Liddell like half brain dead?
Almost, yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So yeah, so I guess he thought to fight Andersen. Andersen's still fluid. The bigger thing, I knew how that fight was gonna go, but
I think we all did.
how do you feel about Andersen fighting Jake Paul?
Why? I mean, to me, that makes no fucking sense.
You don't think Andersen can kill Jake Paul?
I think Andersen could kill Jake Paul, but that's not the appeal of Jake Paul fighting.
What do you mean?
The appeal for Jake Paul fighting is that you give him people that you think he can beat. You don't always give him someone that, has like everything they need to beat Jake Paul. Anderson Silva is one of the greatest strikers in UFC history. Why would we?
Bro, I just want to see Jake Paul get knocked the fuck out, bro.
I think everyone does, but as soon as Jake Paul gets knocked out, guess what? Nothing else happens with him.
Yeah, I want to see him get knocked out several times, not just one. I'm not just satisfied with one.
But here's where Showtime is thinking, because Showtime is a business. Showtime says, oh, well, we want to continue to make all the Jake Paul money. So let's just feed him people that people think he can beat. Doesn't matter who they are. That's why he's going after Jorge.
Masvidal?
Yeah, he's going after Jorge.
Masvidal can strike, bro. He knocked the fuck out of Darren Till.
Yeah, I get that. But
like, he's actually like not gun shy like Tyron.
Right. I get that. I get that.
For him.
All I'm saying, he's going for Jorge. He's going for all these people that, are known to be not the best striker ever.
Like Nate Diaz. Like Nate and Nick can actually like really fucking box, bro.
Yeah, that's their thing. That's the gym that they're in. It's a boxing gym. At least they're.
And they got cardio for days.
Yeah, but Nick's got to fight Robbie in like 2 weeks.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, which is actually going to be a fucking banger now that I think about it.
But Nate ain't got shit else to do.
Well, I mean, other than call people bitches.
That's an important thing. His day is probably busy.
Yeah.
But still.
I don't think Nate would engage in that personally. I think he actually has too much respect for the martial art to engage in doing something like that he thinks is dumb.
You just don't want to make like a quick like $2 million or more.
I don't think he cares about money, believe it or not.
He has money.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think he necessarily cares about having that much money. Because I mean, look at him.
Fighting. They just love fighting.
Well, yeah. I mean, they love fighting. They love Stockton. That's who they are. I mean, Nate runs fucking triathlons. Dude, I mean, what more do you want from the guy? He fights, he runs triathlons, and then he goes about his way and does whatever he wants.
I mean, you can fucking live for the rest of your life living in Stockton. Fuck, bro. That's like, I don't think Stockton is just a ghetto. They have suburban neighborhoods in Stockton.
Yeah.
Like, they live in a good part of Stockton.
On one of the UFC Embedded episodes, they showed Nate like riding his bike around somewhere and it like in Stockton. It actually looked nice, like there was like a lake and shit there, and he was just.
That's what I'm saying. Like he lives in a good ass neighborhood in Stockton.
Right, but I think he stays in Stockton because it helps him, take care of the people that were in the situations he was in as a kid or whatever.
They have their gym in Stockton.
Yep. So I think there's too much tying them to Stockton for them to leave. Also, I don't think either of them really care about, money. I know they want to make money if they're going to fight, but I don't think they necessarily care about money or else they'd be fighting more often.
It's true.
So.
Fucking true. So speaking of the other senior sins, citizens, right? Citizens. Anyways, they both have names. It's Vitor Belfort and Evander Holyfield. Vitor Belfort ended up TKOing Evander Holyfield.
You mean murdering?
Yeah. But in all sense, it wasn't supposed to be Evander Holyfield. It was supposed to be the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, and then he caught the COVID.
I mean, he caught COVID. He's doing a lot of things. He's doing coke. He's doing crack.
You would think all that coke would protect the airflow of COVID into the system.
Probably. But he would have probably got the same result, honestly.
More than likely. I mean, how much TRT was Vitor on?
TRT Vitor ain't no joke.
I know. How much was he on? Like, do we know right now?
Probably a lot, dude. Probably a lot, bro. TRT Vitor Belfort took out Luke Rockhold. Fucking pretty much took away Bisping's eye.
Yep.
That real quick. TRT Vitor Belfort is a motherfucker.
I mean, again, he punched a 60-year-old man in the face. So
he got paid. Good job, Vitor.
Yeah. How much did he get paid though?
When Connor punched that old guy in the bar, he got a lawsuit. So
yeah, but how much did he get paid? Because isn't Triller like broke?
I don't think they are, dude.
I mean, they keep putting up all this money for shit and no one knows where it's coming from.
If I'm a fighter and my check fucking cashes, I ain't asking any questions.
Yeah, I'd probably be the same way. You pay me everything. I'd probably, as long as I get it all right then and there, at the end of the night, give me my check as long as it goes through.
Yep.
I'm a happy camper. I won't say shit.
Yep.
Also, for everyone on Bet Online, the 49ers just lost Raheem Mostert for the season. So
what?
Yeah, he has season-ending knee surgery.
No.
Yep.
Damn. No way.
Oh well.
Well, sorry you guys for Bet Online.
Just sorry. Make your choices wisely.
Shit. Well, speaking of, so that was pretty much the only fight news that happened.
Weekend.
Yes. So this weekend, what do we have coming up?
So Saturday, and we got 2 on Saturday. Fuck you, fucking Bellator and UFC. This is ridiculous. So Saturday, September 18th at the SAP Center in San Jose, we got Phil Davis versus Yoel Romero.
They're gonna be in San Jose.
Yes.
This is horrible. What marketing did you see that they're gonna be in San Jose?
Absolutely none. But then again, we live in LA, so
still, bro.
They're not gonna advertise San Jose down here.
Yeah, but like, what the hell?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen any advertising for any of this shit.
I'm salty. Anyways, so you got Phil Davis versus who?
Yoel.
Oh shit.
Neiman Gracie versus Mark Lemminger.
Okay.
Alejandra Lara versus Deanna Bennett. Georgie Karkanian versus Saul Rogers.
Good ass fight.
Christian Edwards versus Ben Parrish.
No.
Ben Parrish looks like he's on crack.
Christian Edwards is from Team Alpha Male. He was on a Greco-Roman team, I believe.
He's a light heavyweight, big boy.
Oh, wrong person.
Bobby Ceronio III versus Eric Guna.
Eric Guna.
Socrates. Oh man, this dude's a fucking philosopher. Socrates Hernandez versus Pedro Juarez. Abraham Vaishau versus Albert Gonzalez. Khalid Murtazaliev versus Anthony Adams. Grant Neal versus Alex Polizzi. Jesse Delgado versus Joshua Dillon. Edwin De Los Santos, Jonathan Adams. Eddie Abasolo versus Art Hernandez. Raylan Gracie versus Shane Keefe.
Nope.
A lot of fucking fights on this card.
There's a lot of names I don't fucking know.
Even on the main too. The prelims has a lot of people I have no idea.
Like a lot of names that I don't even know. And besides Yoel and Phil Davis, that's the only thing I'm gonna be watching. Like I'm normally not a guy that like
I know Georgie Karkanian.
I know Georgia and Sal Rallis. Okay, that card, those two fights are fucking bangers.
I've heard of Christian Edwards as well.
Yeah.
Neiman Gracie. I mean, I probably just recognize the Gracie name. I don't know the woman fight though.
He's a starter. He's a beginner.
Yeah.
But there's a couple. I take it back. There's a couple names, but other than that, bro, like fuck.
They're all on the main card.
Dude, like it's fuck, dude. Like I don't know. Like you would think if they take like a big break like this, they would have stacked cards, but it's not fucking happening.
Yeah, because it's been about 3 weeks since they fought last.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I see that, but like, even though it was 3 weeks, like you should have promoted it. Even with the fucking Pitbull versus who's the new champ now for 145, 135.
145 is AJ.
AJ, like that was here in LA. We literally got promotions for like 2 weeks, bro, or like a week and a half.
Yeah,
it's horrible. So like, yeah, like
well, to be fair, we don't know what they've been promoting up in San Jose. I mean, Bellator around here will throw billboards up, you know.
Okay, but still, we claim LA, right?
I don't.
Shut up, bro.
Fuck LA.
But like, still, we are in the LA market. For a big fight like that to only be promoted week and a half, like, bro, for my fights, when we were fighting at the forum with the stack cards, it was like 3 months.
Yep. Well, also, I don't know what their COVID restrictions are up there, what they're allowing as far as, you know, like fans and stuff.
Well, as far as California, down the state of California, you have to be, all combat athletes have to be vaccinated by September 20th, or you cannot fight on the card.
That's stupid.
So it might be the last time Bellator does come here.
Yeah, just getting it out of the way.
Or the UFC, or, you know.
To be fair, on the lack of promotion and, you know, like name fights on this card, their next card is Lima versus MVP2.
Okay, that's a good one, which I don't know why MVP deserves a rematch with Douglas.
Well, Douglas isn't the champion anymore.
Well, that's true.
But it's in London.
Okay, of course.
And then the next card after that is the light heavyweight Grand Prix semifinals.
Okay. All right, maybe like you deserve to get a law here and there, but I think even their last card was a law too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're taking big break stuff. That's the issue.
They go back to just doing 2 weeks between these next ones. So September 18th, October 1st, October 16th, and then they take a week. So it's a 1 week between fights, and then it's Fedor versus Johnson on October 23rd.
All right.
So.
All right. Well,
not a bad lineup for the next 4.
Good. They need it.
And I mean, you got Gallagher, Mix, Quealy, Pitbull.
I like that one.
That's November 5th.
At least those names. So what about the UFC card? What do we got going on for that?
Anthony Smith versus Ryan Spann.
Ooh, that's a good main card.
Ion Kutalaba versus Devin Clark for the co-main.
First of all, last time we checked, it was only like them as the main event, I think, and they had like 3 prelims.
They filled it out.
Okay.
I was looking at the card the other day. They've definitely filled it. Holy shit, there's a lot of fights. So you got Anthony Smith, Ryan Spann, Ion Kutalaba versus Devin Clark, Apparently, Nicholas Mata is fighting himself, according to the UFC.
Okay. Jeez.
That's a weird one. Ariana Lipsky versus Mandy Bohm.
Okay.
Lipsky's pretty good. Arman Sarukian versus Christos Yagos.
Okay.
Your boy Highlight Kick Joaquin Buckley versus Antonio Arroyo.
Ooh, okay.
And then prelims, we got Mike Rodriguez versus Tafon and Chukwi.
Okay.
Penny Kianzad versus Raquel Pennington. God,
Okay.
she got bumped down to the prelims on a fight night.
Raquel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nate Manis versus Tony Gravely. Dakota Bush versus Rong Shu. Montel Jackson versus JP Bays. Aaron Blanchfeld versus Sarah Alpar. Impa Kasanganai versus Carlston Harris. Gustavo Lopez versus Hailey Alatang. And Emily Whitmire versus Hannah Goldie.
Okay. Well, that first fight card, Emma Whitmire versus Hannah Goldie, that's a good fucking fight. And they start out the fucking card. Dude, that's a decent card.
Yeah.
Pretty decent card.
There's a lot of there's some decent names on the prelim card too.
I know.
And that starts at 1 p.m. and then the main card starts at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And Bellator, what time does that shit start off? Of course, it doesn't say. I love it. I love the Bellator website.
Thanks, Bellator.
They just put the countdown clock on there. They're like, oh yeah, figure it out yourself, you fucking peasant.
Oh man, like way to go, Bellator. Thanks. Appreciate you. Yeah, dude. Fuck, bro.
There's probably some boxing cards on this weekend. I don't know. I mean, I don't keep up with boxing. But there's two pretty good cards on Saturday, so I'm gonna have my hands full.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Bellator usually goes on Friday, so it's very interesting why they want to compete with another fight card on Saturday. So
especially the UFC,
Yeah, Bellator usually goes on my cards. They usually do go on Saturdays though, because they're super stacked and they put them to Saturday. But it's very interesting. Because I'm gonna be honest, this ain't a really stacked card. It's like a Fedor is not on this card, a Ryan Bader's not on this card. Like it's why you would move that to Saturday, but I don't know.
I think they're expecting Yoel to draw a crowd.
That's a lot to bank. You probably have a lot of locals in the San Jose area.
Yep.
They probably sell really well with the locals and the local gyms of AKA and all those other gyms, Scrap Pack. Like they will probably fill up the gym, fill up the arena to support their fighters on the card. So yeah.
It's a hockey arena, so it doesn't seat that many people, but
yeah.
I mean, still would have been nice for them to promote a little bit better, a little bit more. You get a little more people out in that crowd.
It's fucking Yoel Romero.
Yeah. And Phil Davis too. I mean, Phil Davis is not a bad fighter.
Phil Davis, like he's the former fucking champion Bellator, bro, and it's Phil fucking Davis.
Yep.
He's always been like a top 5 guy, like in the world of light heavyweight, and it's fucking Yoel Romero.
Well, at least in Bellator, he's been a top 5.
Well, come on, bro. Like he's kind of been top 5 in the UFC. He just never like broke through. Top 10.
I would say top 10. Easy top 10, but let's go. Let's hold the reins on the top 5.
Well,
the top 5 in the UFC are, I mean, at least the last time there was a decent light heavyweight fight. I mean, like, so you got Jan, Geary. Jan is fighting Glover.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad Glover got a title shot finally.
And Yuri Prohaska is the backup to that fight in case anything happens.
Yep.
And that dude's a fucking nutcase. But he wins fights. You got Dom Reyes.
Yep.
Thiago Santos.
Dom Reyes. How's Dom Reyes a top 5, bro? You got smoked.
I'm not saying he is a top 5. I'm saying like just listing off names that have recently fought for light heavyweight, at least for like a title or some high meaning fight. I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't count Johnny Walker in a top 10 anymore.
No,
because he hasn't done shit. I mean, Thiago Santos hasn't done shit either.
No.
Again, this weekend, Anthony Smith, Ryan Spann.
Well, Anthony Smith is kind of up and down, but he's on the up right now.
He's a number 6 for this weekend, and Ryan Spann's 11.
Yeah, Ryan Spann's on the up.
He's on a lot of up.
So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
So So it's it was a slow week. Now we're coming to a little bit of a busy week. I would say it's a little bit busy, even though we have a lot of no names on the card. But good thing about having no names is you can become a name
pretty easily, especially if you have a big name.
Exactly. So yeah, man. Yeah, this is gonna be a short episode until next week. And this episode was presented by what?
Bet Online. So thank you again to Bet Online for sponsoring this episode of the MMA Lab with Ian Butler.
All right, boys. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.